Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, Arizona Unplugged channel. So we're back here in the power water room. Excuse my voice. I was sick all day yesterday. All those germs. So sucking on cough drops and taking cold medications and whatnot. But I feel a lot better today. So I'm out here doing some work and want to show you guys the newest equipment here on the homestead. Let me get this guy up there. There we go. So there's the two new batteries. Those are Midnight Solar 48 volt 100 amp hour batteries. Got two of them. I'm actually seriously considering getting one more. Right now we're at about 25% charge. It's in the morning and it's cloudy again today. And solar systems don't like cloudy days. So most likely we'll be hitting the new generator today. So like I said, we might be buying one more of those. Don't know. Probably won't make that decision for a while because they're about $1,000 a pop. And we'll see how that goes. So what is new? So all this is running really well. We're not having to use the generator at all. Yesterday was a very sunny day, but the days before that, just really dark clouds. So these batteries are working really well. I am having issues with, I don't know if you can see down there, the Victron battery voltage monitor thing. I haven't figured out how to really use it, and it's a little bit frustrating, but I just got to get all these more important things out of the way. The batteries themselves do come with a little LED light bar on the bottom and tells you the current power it's holding. But it's just not very accurate. Like right now I'm probably about 25 to 30% charged on both those batteries. The sealed lead acid behind me, they are disconnected. I still have some wires to take off, but that's again for another day. Just so many projects, guys. When you move off grid, it's a bit overwhelming sometimes. You just have so much to do. Like today, I'm going to be training the wife and the mother-in-law how, if I'm not here, how to hook up the charging system for these batteries using the generator. So that's one thing we're going to do. Another thing, we're going to do a quick unboxing as well. I got some welding work to do, so let me show you that. That piece of equipment that I got. And let's get on to it. Let's do this. Let's take a look at what we got. All right. So here, let's see if we can get you in frame here. So this is the new generator. This is the Duramax 13,000 watt dual fuel. I've ran this on propane, but not on gas. There hasn't been any gasoline put in this yet. That's one of the main reasons why I bought this, because I really want to use propane. This generator comes with almost everything you need to get started. Even the tools you need to assemble the handles, the wheels, the feet here underneath. It comes with everything except a Phillips head screwdriver, and I want to say this is an 8mm. You probably can't see it. This plate right here, you got to take this plate off to connect the battery, and that's why you need the Phillips screwdriver as well. Other than those two little minor tools that everybody should have anyways, it came with everything you need to set this up. It even came with a bag of wire ends, and it's a good thing because I thought I had the one I need from the old system, but I don't. This one's a little bit different, but it came with probably 5 or 6 of these different heads for the wires, so you can build your own wire. It's a great generator. Like I said, I only ran it for maybe 30 minutes. There's a break-in period, 6-hour break-in period. You only want to run it at 50%. It's got a lot of cool features. One of the best ones that I like is this guy right here, the electric start button. It also does have the pull cord, But again, when it's cold or rainy or something like that, you really don't want to be out here pulling on a cord all night. The electric start made it quite easy. I did, like I said, had it hooked up to propane to test this, and I was expecting it not to start right away because there's air in this line that I figured it would have to bleed out first, but it fired right up, just like 1 or 2 revolutions, and it was going. It is actually much quieter than my 4,000 watt dinosaur here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this generator. I may, tinker with it, try to rebuild it. It's been a great generator, but like I said, it's well over 20 years old, and it's got just a lot of hours on it, and it really hasn't been maintained well. I bought that used like 20 years ago, like I said, so who knows how old it was since then. I can't find the starter for it online, and it's just every time it seems like something else is going wrong with it, so I may end up just trashing it. I don't know. Or maybe just keep the motor out of it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe just give it away, let some tinkerer mess with it. I'm actually thinking about buying one more of these, so I have 2. Remember, 2 is 1, 1 is none. It's the old saying. This has an 8.3 gallon gasoline tank here on top. Again, I haven't put any gas in it. I want to try to avoid that if at all possible. But great unit. I believe it's about 200 pounds, 250 pounds total. Now that's dry weight. Really the only thing you gotta be cautious of if you buy this is there's 2 things. One, these do not come with oil in it, so you gotta top off the oil. And 2, there's a red metal bracket that mounts from the frame to the motor. That has to be removed, because if you don't, the engine won't be able to twist as it torques up, and eventually it'll cause failure. And that's one of those things that is not covered under warranty according to the manual. So here's the generator, guys, the backup. Now I will most likely end up taking the handles off and the wheel kit off, because I want to actually mount this. I want this stationary. I don't want it going anywhere. It's going to be in the little side shed thing that I'm going to build here at some point. One more project, right? Just what I need. So there's a lot of different functions on it. It's got 2, 3, 4 of the 110 normal outlets that are GFCI protected. There's also a twist lock 120 volt. There's a twist lock 240 volt. That's what I use to charge my batteries. And then it's got this big old 50 amp plug here, and also in that bag of plug ends that they give you is plugs for everything you see here. It also has individual reset breakers and an AC main breaker here. Pretty simple to use, especially the push button function. I really like that. I'll give you a quick demonstration. It does also come with the propane regulator right here. Real quick, no tools required. I happen to have a propane tank right behind the camera here, so you don't need tools to put this on. So I'm just going to fire it up for a second, let you guys hear it. Please don't be wearing earphones right now. If you're wearing headphones, please take them off, because even though it's a much quieter generator than the old one, it's still a loud generator. So here's the startup procedure. Very simple. You want to make sure your fuel setting right here. There's 3 different settings. This is currently on propane. The middle one is storage, so if you're storing it for a while, that's where you set it. And then gas. Pretty simple. Propane hooks up to here, and that's pretty much it. All you got to do is turn the battery switch on. Make sure your idle control is off. Make sure your main breakers are off. And you just push the button. That's it. Pretty simple. Just turn the battery switch off. That's it. So in an emergency, or a really cloudy day, that's all that really needs to be done. Turn this on, and to charge our batteries, we just take this, plug it in there, do the turn on procedure like I said, and everything inside the power room is automatic. It'll automatically switch over to charge mode and start charging my batteries. So pretty simple, just the way I like it. So let me take you over here to another thing we just acquired for the ranch. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Let me see here. Oh, I'm going to do this. Here we go. Let me lower this guy down. This is not high-tech videography, guys. There we go. So, voila. Now, to all your welders out there, don't laugh. I know this is a keychain welder, but it's cheap. It's very lightweight, very easy to use, and I don't plan on doing a bunch of welding, so I just wanted something that will get me by, especially for the project at hand. Now I do have a big Lincoln arc welder over there, but my old generator, before I got this big one, I found out that my old generator is not powerful enough to run that big arc welder. This generator is, so now I can use my arc welder, but now I have this. It's a MIG welder, it's a flux core, so there's no gas needed. I did a lot of searches on this, and for a basic starting out welder, I think it's a good start. It's under $300. Then you got to get a roll. I don't even know if it comes with it. I haven't opened it yet, and I've had it for about a week or two. But flux core wire, you got to make sure you get the right size for this machine. And actually, it tells you on the box what you need right here. Hopefully you can see that. And this is the one. So Home Depot sells all this stuff. Now with my arc welder, I already have the gloves, the face mask. I've got all the gear. I used to use that a lot on my old ranch, but I wanted to try this out. I've never used one of these before, so it's going to be a learning curve. But let me show you the project I have at hand, the reason why I bought this. So as you guys may know, I built my own cabinets in the kitchen. One thing we need is handles. So we have a bunch of these late 1800s railroad spikes that we collected from an abandoned stretch of railroad tracks in Southern California. I believe it's the San Diego to Yuma train trellis or train track. So my plan is to use these for handles. All I'm going to do is I got these bolts. I've already wire wheeled the ends there. I want to weld two of these, one here and one here. And this will go through the cabinet, and this will be the cabinet handles, the pulls for the drawers and for the cabinet doors. So this is the project for today, among a couple other little things. But what do you think? Pretty cool idea. I think the wife came up with that. I've already wire wheeled this. All of these, there's I believe 10 of them. So I've got 20 of these bolts. There's a spacer that goes in here. So once it's installed, there's actually room behind the handle to grip and open the door. So these are going to be our door handles and our drawer handles. That was a pretty cool idea. So that's about it, guys. Let's unbox this and see what's in there. Let's see what this comes with. I know Uman's probably watching this laughing at me because he's a welding expert, and I certainly am not. Alright, let's see what this comes with. Alright, more packing foam. Just what I want. Wow, this thing is tiny. Tiny, tiny. Cardboard. It is a little windy out here. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad on the phone here. Alright, so here's the gun. And this thing is so tiny. Okay, let's see if there's anything in there. Nope. it comes with a purse strap. Perfect. So that's it. No real accessories or anything like that. It does come with warranty information and a manual, which I will have to definitely look into that. Wow, this thing is just so tiny. This is like maybe 1/10 the size of my big arc welder. So you got your ground cable, and then the stinger, the grip. So you push this button and it feeds the wire out, and that's what you use to weld. Again, guys, I am not a welder at all, but I have welded quite a bit using the arc welder, and I've soldered my whole life, so I'm sure I can figure this out. I know inside here there's some settings. So you can see here's all the settings, the wire size type. So this is flux core wire. It also comes with a gauge showing you the thickness of the steel that you're welding and the different wire, and it tells you what the settings should be. So I'm going to take this manual into the house. It looks like it comes with a tip here. Definitely don't want to lose that. This is where the spool of wire goes onto, and the wire feed, the little motor that pulls the wire through. Pretty simple. I'm pretty sure I can figure this out. But I do want to read into what I've got here. Bring this up here so I don't have to squash down. There we go. So I'm going to deal with this after I read it. I want to get these handles welded together, and then I believe I'll be going upstairs to the loft and reprogramming one of the ceiling fans I just installed, because there's two of them and they're programmed on the same frequency, and it kind of screws up trying to turn on the lights, turn on the fans to each side. So I'm just going to separate the two, have each one on its own remote, and be done with it. And I think that's all that's going to happen today. Hopefully tomorrow, if I'm feeling up to it, I got to go to town. I want to go rent that big wood chipper that Home Depot carries. It's a big 6-inch toe behind wood chipper to get rid of all these branches all around the buildings here. As soon as that's done, it's go time on the mini excavator, a project we've been waiting to do for a long time. So getting a lot of stuff done, guys. I wish I was feeling better, and I wish we had a little bit more sun, but as of right now the batteries are charging quite well with an overcast sky. You can see the panels are right behind me. That's what the sky is looking like. It's not as bad as it was the other day, but still we don't have full sun like yesterday. Yesterday was great. We filled the batteries yesterday and had power all night and all morning, even with the coffee pot and everything else going. So you see, if you can see in the background, we do still have snow on the ground up in the hills, but it is actually quite a beautiful day, guys. I mean, you can't complain. Truck is still covered in mud. The wife just got back yesterday from San Diego. She went there to pick up her mother. So we got grandma out here visiting for a while. What else? I got to move the vehicles out of the way, so when I get that branch destroyer delivered tomorrow, I don't have vehicles that I got to move. I can just pull up, do my thing, and bring it back within the 24-hour period. And then all the fun projects start. All the excavating, the leveling out of the garden area, and the clearing of stumps from all the trees that we processed this last fall and winter. There's a lot of stuff going on here at the homestead, guys. If you're new here, my name is Vaughn. This is the wind. We live here in northern Arizona on almost 50 acres. Homesteading, totally off-grid. And we're loving this life, guys. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and do that thumb up thing and the bell thing and all the other things that come along with trying to build a channel. So if you have any questions regarding what we're doing out here, the homesteading lifestyle, off-grid lifestyle, throw it down in the comments box. I do read every single comment and try to respond to every single one on the newer videos. So until the next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we're off to get some projects done. Prep and thrive. We'll see you.